me know when you're ready. Hello guys, again, we're at the Greenwood Cultural Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is what we have for Black Wall Street. And one of the reasons why we're doing this interview, we want to bring attention to the fact that most of Black Wall Street has been torn down. We understand that it has been replaced by a stadium. Most of it has been torn down. There's a new stadium that has been built. And we also understand that the remnants that's left, that they're talking about tearing that down and making it a parking lot. So eventually, there will be nothing left of Black Wall Street, Tulsa. Fortunately, the spirit of Black Wall Street will live on forever. From one state to the other, from country to country, the spirit of Black Wall Street will continue. But we wanted to bring attention to what is going on right here where it all started. So keep praying for us as we endeavor to raise funds, bring attention and awareness to the country as to what happened right here, Greenwood, Archer, and Vine. Thank you. Have an awesome. Okay. Thank you for interviewing with us. Tell us your name.
Jay. That's
Myron. And where do you all live?
Arlington, Texas.
So what brings you here to the Black Wall Street district?
We're just checking out a concert tomorrow night. Tonight actually. We came down here. A friend told me about the Black Wall Street story before.
Yeah.
I wanted to see. We drove by that, and I just wanted to see if that's what it was.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. So what do you think about the pictures and what you saw there?
Pretty moving a little bit, when you told me like the story and everything.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah. Well, what we're doing is we're trying to get more Black Wall Street districts we have around the country and internationally. And this Greenwood Cultural Center is what we're doing. We're supporting that. And so we're getting people to become members of Black Wall Street. And we have them all over the world. And so we're excited about it. And we'd like to get your information. You can continue to send emails and posts, and you can keep up with us and follow what we're doing. We're on Facebook, the national page, as well as our Southern Regional District. I'm Rachel Johnson, and my husband Samuel, and we are the regional directors of the Southwest Black Wall Street. And so we want to thank you for interviewing with us, and tell some friends. Okay, and so when you go on Facebook, like us on Facebook, so we can keep up with you and any events that we have, because you're in Texas and we're over Texas. So you're in our district, so I'm going to be signing you up for Black Wall Street. Okay? Membership is $65 a year, and it helps to support this and the cause all over the world, not just in the country. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So let's take a picture. Let's take a picture.
Okay. Keep short.
Yes. Well, we're here interviewing Liz and Darren at the Black Wall Street in Tulsa at the Cultural Center. And we just want to find out what brings you guys here.
No, you go ahead.
Well, we're visiting Tulsa. I've been in the area for about 6 or 7 months.
Okay.
And I'm a diehard music fan.
Awesome.
And a DJ. I'm also a major fan of the group The Gap Band.
Okay, awesome.
And I always knew why they were named The Gap Band.
Okay.
And in learning about their neighborhood, I learned that it was to the Black Wall Street. And through that, I learned about the race riots. And so being in Tulsa today, visiting Tulsa, I wanted to come down here and kind of see the area and kind of see if there would be a historic marker, honestly, about it. Because this is not discussed in school.
Yes.
Any more than Rosewood was discussed in Florida.
Absolutely.
Which all happened ironically around the same time.
Yes.
And so I wanted to kind of come.
So where are you originally from?
Well, I'm from Georgia, but I've lived in California for the most part for the last 10 years.
Oh, okay. You're part of California. We're
The Bay Area.
transplants.
The Bay Area.
Okay, awesome. All right, so we need to connect you with Pastor Michael Carter, who is the director of Black Wall Street in
In the Oakland area.
Yes,
Right.
we'll connect you with him.
Yes.
Why are you here?
I'm here because of him. We're learning cultural things together. It's all about learning about history across all borders.
substantial event. And like I said, if it wasn't, quite frankly, for a lot of people, I would say if it wasn't for the Wilson brothers, I would have never heard of this.
Right.
If it wasn't for the fact that they paid homage to it themselves, literally based on their name.
Absolutely.
Instead of being a family name, they utilized their upbringing and where they're from for the name of their band.
Yes.
And I like history, and that gave me the template to come and learn more.
Well, see, unlike a lot of people, unlike you, people don't know what you're talking about. So give us a little detail about the band.
Okay. Well, the Gap Band the Gap Band is a popular 80s band, and they're no longer together. One of them actually recently passed away. And Charlie Wilson, the lead singer, who's a big soul artist today, R&B singer. And there were three brothers, the Wilson brothers, and Tom Wilson, and they named their band Gap Greenwood.
Yes.
Because of Black Wall Street, and that's just where they came from.
Awesome.
So it was a tribute to everyone to know their roots.
Yes, that was wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much. It is cold.
Okay.
I bless you all. Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
look forward
Appreciate
to
it. Thanks.
getting some more information. We must stay in contact.
Okay.
Because we want you to be a part of Black Wall Street.
Okay.
$65 a year. I want
Okay.
you to go on the website and peruse and see all the awesome things we're doing because we're helping to support the cultural center here.
Okay,
We
awesome.
want to make people aware, and it's not just in this country, but it is worldwide.
Now, are you doing anything in Chattanooga? The
we're-
Bessie Smith Cultural Center?
Well, I'm not sure whether we've done that yet.
Okay.
But what I will do is check into it, and we will get together.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
I appreciate everything. I see you freezing. Well, we're saying thank you here at the Cultural Center in Tulsa. Black Wall Street, Greenwood Cultural Center. Thank you.
Good, baby.
Okay.
They don't fit my hand.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. All right, now what was that you just told me?
I was saying I used to live here in Tulsa a long time ago, and I didn't know anything about the history of Black people here and how so many of them were murdered and just the horrible happenings that went on. And we came down here, and I'm really surprised at how just kind of nothing too much is here, showing that all this history is here, and it's important for part of humanity just to know all these happenings
Yes.
that go on.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's what we're doing. And so, as we go on, we're just wanting to show you all what's been happening. This is the memorial, and as I walked, you will see the stills that I took. But as I walked, we have different shots of the memorial, and even there are some few shots where the stones have been destroyed by weather or whatever. But part of what we want to do is bring attention to the plight here, bring attention to what we have had historically and what we want to do. We want to bring attention to the world because so goes Tulsa, so goes America. Well, we have found a native Tulsa, and what is your name, sir?
My name is Kevin Griffin.
Kevin Griffin, it's nice to meet you. And we're here with Black Wall Street. And Kevin, tell us what you know about Black Wall Street. We're here in the district.
Well, I know that it was burnt down during the race riots. The church over there is the only thing that wasn't burnt down. That's about it.
Okay. Well, are you familiar with all the stores here that's left? Are you familiar with what's going on down here?
I know Fat Guys is right there in the one over here behind me.
Uh-huh. So are these original from Black Wall Street, or these are people that come in later?
These people that came in later.
Okay. Well, thank you. We know it's cold out here, but we want you to go to blackwallstreetusa.org so you can check out our website, and we're the Southern District, so you can look us up and email us and make sure we get your information so you can be a part of Black Wall Street, okay?
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Black Wall Street family, we are in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in McDonald's, where a lot of people hang out who are quite familiar with Black Wall Street. And we have run into a gentleman, and your name, sir, is? Don Caldwell? Okay. Well, Don, can you tell me why you're here and tell me about your story?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm here in Oklahoma because my mother, she was born in Oliveville, Oklahoma, and they moved to Tulsa like a lot of my people came here. And every year, like after school was over with, we came here to Oklahoma, and it represented something good for us because leaving Oakland was a blessing to get out of Oakland. And at the age of 16 years old, I became and will forever be a Black Panther. And we started in Oakland, and some of the concepts of the Black Wall Street is what motivated us and other groups and organizations to establish something. Whereas I heard that George Washington Carver, that the brother came here and he seen how black people were doing business with one another, actually doing business, the dollar bill going around 7. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that right there excited us to stop hating each other. Like with the Black Panther Party, we had the 10-point program, which represented taking drugs off the street, taking prostitution off the street, loving one another, stop using that N-word. You understand? Saying mob don't mean people gathering to hurt nobody. Mob, M-O-B, mean my other brother. You understand? And without that, it happened here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, a lot of organizations wouldn't have an existence.
Absolutely.
For all of us to come together and not hate each other and not hate each other. You understand? But looking at another brother like you're looking at yourself.
Yes.
And I think the Bible says something about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A mirrored image. Yes.
Me, I would love to become a part of Black Wall Street because my people are from here.
Well, you know what? We invite you to become a part, and we will make sure you get everything that you need to be able to not only become a part of Black Wall Street, but an active member and to participate and to share your story. And we are so grateful that we have the opportunity to meet you, and the spirit of Black Wall Street is alive and well in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we're in McDonald's, so you know that's really awesome. So we're out. Peace out. Black Wall Street family, as we move along what's left of the remnants of Black Wall Street, Greenwood District, this is what we have. The stores that are closed, and a lot of the businesses have left, and the development has come to expand the parking lot for the new stadium that's there. And so as we walk along Greenwood Street, the spirit of Black Wall Street is much alive here. You can feel the remnants, you can smell the remnants of what was. And as we look about and see the things that are left, we are grateful that the spirit of Black Wall Street still lives along in every state. And we're looking to develop, even in other countries, Black Wall Street is alive and well because of the spirit. And we're grateful to God that we were able to come here to document it, to show you all what's going on, and to solicit your prayers and your assistance so that we can maintain what's left of the original Black Wall Street Greenwood. Most of everything was torn down, burned down, and the church that we had on tape earlier is the only building that actually survived the original onslaught. So as we conclude, we just want to thank all the contributors that have joined Black Wall Street, all the people that pray for Black Wall Street and the spirit of Black Wall Street, knowing that the history still remains. The blood still cries out. So we must again do something to memorialize and to make sure that nothing like this ever happens again. Not just in the Black community, but in all communities. Doesn't matter the race, doesn't matter the ethnicity. We are grateful that we had an opportunity to show you all what Black Wall Street was and what it is today, and to say the spirit of Black Wall Street will live on forever. Thank you. Peace out.